What's up everybody, and welcome back to another Daylight Chaser garage session. Today's just going to be a quick and easy one. I just want to go over the bum bag, waist pack, hip pack, whatever you call it. You either wear it across your body like this, which is just cope, or you wear it around your waist like a true Giga Dad. I've been building this up over the last 3 years since I became a father, funnily enough, so it's basically my dad bag. I'll quickly go over this. The thing is pretty beat up, but overall it's in really good condition after 3 years. Basically, I take this, if I'm not carrying my phone and my wallet, I'll bring this with me if we're gonna do something bigger. But pretty much if I'm going in a vehicle, I'll always carry this in the car. Whether or not I take it with me, I might just take my wallet out, but I'll always have it in the car, or if we're going on to a bit more of an outing with the family. So this pocket here that sits across your body, usually I'll keep my phone in there if I don't feel like carrying it on me. Right now it's empty though, or it just has, I've just got 3 Daylight Chaser stickers in there, which I'll send to one of you. Just write in capital letters stickers in the comments, and the first person to do that, I'll send you 3 of these anywhere in the world. So let's jump over to the bench and go through the contents of this dad bag, fanny pack, bum bag, waist pack, whatever you want to call it. So the pack here that I use is a Fjällräven Highcoast Hip Pack. It's a 3-pocket ultralight bag with 1.5 liters of capacity, with a PU water resistant coating on it, and it's made of 100% recycled 210 denier material with a little bit of a, I think it's 110 centimeter strap length with a buckle on it, adjustable, with a little bit of a elastic strap keeper on it. The pack measures 21 centimeters wide and about 11 centimeters high. It also features 2 of these little webbing straps on either side of the pack, which is handy for hooking any carabiners on, or like a set of keys or anything like that you want. It's quite compact. That's really why I like this pack. When it's not packed out, it's about 6 centimeters deep. When I've got it full, it's about 8, probably 9 with the phone as well. So here we'll go through the contents of the front pocket first. It's not a very deep pocket, probably I'd say about 10 mil deep. Takes up most of the front of the pouch. Firstly, I keep a little 10,000 milliamp hour power bank in here. This one's just called Victo MX, I believe. Pretty cheap, pretty useful though. It's actually, I've had this for years now and it's still great. USB Type-C in and out. It's got USB out and it's got micro USB in. So that just sits in the front. In front of that, I just sit a little old card with some electrical tape and some duct tape on it. And this little cable here is super nice. It's got 2 inputs and 3 outputs. So it's got the USB to Lightning. It's got USB-C. The Lightning underneath the Lightning is the USB-C on the other side. And at the end of the Lightning, you can connect that as a micro USB. It holds together magnetically with a little rubber cap, and that just sits nicely next to the power bank. Next to that, I keep a little stick of Burt's Bees. It's getting a bit cold and windy at the moment here in Australia, so it's good to keep that handy. And in here, it's just a little wooden toothpick holder. I just like to keep a couple toothpicks handy. I prefer the flavored ones. The cinnamon's my favorite. So that's the front pocket. Everything fits in there nice and neat and flat. So move on to the main compartment now. You can see that the main compartment here is the biggest of the 3 pockets on this bag. There's quite a lot of space in here. It also has a little mesh keeper on the back side here, which also has a little key fob holder you can attach a set of keys to. I personally don't use it. So the first things that I keep inside this little mesh holder, I keep a little Fresnel lens. It's handy to weighs nothing, super slim, good for finding splinters, anything like that. Can also work as a backup fire starting source if you need that. I keep inside a little heat shrink tube, just a safety pin and a SIM card ejector. So I keep this little boo-boo kit next to that. Cleaning kit, some antibacterial hand wipes, and some band-aids and a compressed towel. Just handy when you have little kids, or if you just need to clean up your hands if you're out and about. It's nice to have. Keep a little Write in the Rain notepad with a few pages out of it already, but it's just a little grid lined. It's nice because it has these little rules on the back as well if you need a quick little measurement. But handy to take notes. I'm a note taker. I prefer writing things down physically. I never use my phone for notes or anything like that. Next to that, I keep this little set of hex bits. So just a flathead, a Phillips head, a couple of Allens, and some Torx bits. Just the most common ones that I run into. That Phillips looks chewed out when I look at this closely. And then just a little magnetic extension for those bits. And I'll show you what I use those for later. So now I'll go over the contents of the main compartment. So firstly, I'd keep my wallet in there generally. If it's not in my pocket and I'm taking this bag with me, I'll put this in there. So this is an Alpaca Zip Pouch Pro. I've gone over this in a previous video, but just quickly, I keep a Victorinox compact in there, a Zebra F301 compact pen, Rovivon Aurora A3 torch in the back. A little bit tight, but it's just a little mini boo-boo kit, safety pin, band-aids, alcohol swabs, a little piece of duct tape, Gorilla Tape folded up on itself, and just a couple of cards and some spare cash. I also like to keep a little cotton handkerchief. It's just also, no tissues around, whatever you need, wiping things, greasy hands, all that good stuff. Little kids, snotty noses. So I just keep that there folded up nice and flat. So the wallet will just go into the far side. So I keep a little SOG Power Pint multi-tool in here. These things are really good for the size and the weight and the cost. Super cheap, super handy. If you need a set of pliers, I'm a big plier and Victorinox combo user. This thing has a few little handy little bits and pieces on there. Some scissors, little Phillips, little can opener, a little bottle opener, with little flatheads on it, serrated blade, straight blade, a little tiny eyeglass screwdriver almost thing, box cutters, string cutters, file, just super compact. I really like these things. I have one in my little compact fishing kit as well. So the good thing about this little guy as well is when it's closed at this top end of it here, you open up slightly, you can fit a little hex bit extension or a bit in there. But I like it with this magnet extension, you can reach in and then you've actually got yourself a little screwdriver, bit driver, which is kind of neat. So that little bit set sits in the front of this mesh pocket, and same with the extension. I just chuck that in there like that. And then the SOG goes up the back, opposite end of the wallet. And then lastly, I just keep a little reusable poncho, like a plastic poncho. If you need a little emergency cover from the rain, you can do a lot of things with these plastic bags if you need to. So it's handy to just have a little bit of kind of shelter, protection from the weather in there. It folds up super small, just held together with some Velcro, and then sits in between the wallet and the multi-tool. So if we just chuck it on the scales here, with it fully loaded minus the phone, it comes in at about 840 grams. or 29 ounces, or about 1.8 pounds. So that's pretty much it for that little bag. As I said, it's been 3 years I've been using it. It's been awesome. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that, maybe got some ideas. And I really appreciate everyone for watching, commenting, liking, all that stuff that you've done in the past on my videos. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.